come down to a bit of a slope, bit below there, in fact. But the idea is that after that, we're going to then come down and push up, hopefully breaking this next line here. So just delete that one. Oh, and we can put that one in there. I think it was here, right? Yep. So that is our quick little thing there on Bitcoin. Hello, Frank, and welcome. Thank you very much for joining. And so far that is it. There's not much else for us to go through. So we've got our trade set up here on the long term. Here on the long term, we can see insert shapes triangle. You can sort of see that same pattern forming over here. So sort of like that high wedge. Let's put it, let's say, it's not so pretty. However, you can see what I mean by the pattern. Maybe actually what we can do. Objects list. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Delete. Okay, we can probably try and make that a little bit better. There's a bit high there. However, straight line here is what we want. And then a straight line at the bottom. And we can see that we're coming into that sort of wedge formation. We can see that we've probably got it for a few more days while we're going through this support resistance range, and then we should ultimately take a nice leap back up the charts. So just going to delete that objects list again. Delete. Okay. Nice. Servus, Joseph. Welcome, welcome. So in terms of our trade so far, we've got 1 active, 4 pending, and we are currently in a very small profit of €1.50. So let's wait and see. We've got 5 minutes until the opening. So just a quick welcome to all of the new people who just joined. Carson, Eleanor, Frank, John, Joseph, Niels, Ralph, Svenja, and Ulrich. Welcome, welcome. And that so far is it. So we'll go back through. So we're almost coming into profit already on that trade in the Dow Jones. As I said, hopefully we'll continue to peek down the charts here a little more. Nasdaq is pretty slow, but hopefully things should change. And as we can see, gold is slowly approaching that vola box of ours. So we've got some more there. Canadian news coming out there. Again, market manufacturing numbers coming out. Could also affect the price of gold, depending on how big the difference is. So, hi, Ralph. But so far, everyone's doing well. No hedges. No hedge releases needed. So good stuff. All right, not today, not today. That's good. That's what I like to hear. So There we are. We've got a countdown clock there. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So coming into the last minute before the opening now. And as we can see here, our Dow Jones trade seems like it's coming down the right way for us. So we'll keep an eye here on the Dow Jones for the opening. 30 seconds left on the clock. And there it goes. And straight down into the take profit. Almost. So close, so close. So Nasdaq about to come into our vola box here. And there we come back down towards the take profit on the Dow Jones. So new daily low, just about. And there we go for the close on there. And there's our next trade. What we can do is open up the vola box there on the bottom, below the 35.3. We can set that as our next pending order. Or just as equally, we can come over to this big number here. Should we get that retracement on the market as it is happening now. So as we get an entry into this box, we should exit the next. And then what we can do is we can just go over to this chart again and activate that very same trade. So mimicking the two vola box trades there. And there's our entry into the vola box in the Nasdaq. And there's the first trade, long. Should it continue its path upwards, what we can do is take that next vola box. So far, 4 trades closed. And there it comes. So there we go onto this NASDAQ, close this, and set this follow box up as next. Broken past that fib now, so we should get a nice push into that box. And there's the take profit. So a question there from Eleanor. How can I join via the Connect app? So good question. When you enter into the room, it should give you an option whether you should watch it in the app or not. And then if you choose to watch it in the app, if you don't have it, it will redirect you to a place where you can then download it. Or just as easily, what you could do is search it online yourself, look for the Adobe Connect app, download it to the desktop, and then as you've downloaded it, you just need to input the link to the live rooms, and then they save automatically. Yes, so the meeting URL will be the same one from when you click to enter into the room, Eleanor. You need to right click on the button, and then you can copy the URL and then just paste that in. So gold looking pretty strong. Maybe we'll get an entrance into that vola box here. Here we are pushing back down into that vola box on the Dow Jones. If we do push through into the second trade, what we can do is then move this pending box down to the bottom and place it on the next vola and wait for the close. Close an entry. So as we come back over to the Dow Jones, we might get a close on into this now, pushing ourselves back into that big number trade. A little slow so far. And gold is also pushing up. We'll see if it breaks past the fib of 38.2. So, Eleanor, do you have a membership already or not? Because maybe as if you're not a member yet, then you won't be able to access through the Connect app. You can only access it through the direct link on the website. So next one to come out, I think might be our Nasdaq trade here. Dow Jones seems like it might be coming down for trade number 2 into a short position. See if we can break up above this fib. And there's the second trade in on the Dow Jones, currently short now. So over on this one, what we can do is take this pending order out. And then we can just set it on that bowler box there at the bottom. Got a couple layers of support we need to break through before we can reach that zone. So the first fib here, then the big number, then we're at the bowler box. So we'll see how far it goes. But there comes the Nasdaq. And there we are into the vola. It's coming very close now to take profit. We did just trigger our first trade, however, short into this Nasdaq trade. And we need a few more points up towards the top. And then we can close that position. Okay, so now, again, switch it up. So now we can select this as our pending order once again at the big number. See if we get the retracement. And there's us out of that trade. So now what we can do, as we're out of that one, we can even take this bottom one, or we can go for that big number at the top. Good afternoon, Aviodun. Thank you for joining. So what I'll do is and we are back. So we've got 3 trades in on our Dow Jones Vola box that we've placed. And then second trade long in this one. So I tell you what, I'm going to set that big number. I know the take profit is just at the top there, but why not? So what else we can check out? I know I did this also yesterday. Check out the silver chart. So it's silver at the moment. So the all-time high was just over here, I think 30 bucks. $30. However, over on the daily chart, if we come out, I mean, wait, is it on the week? What is this over here? Well, actually, no, the all-time high was all the way up here at $50 a piece in 2011. 2011. But I think we're due for another stretch up pretty soon. Can't really see it that well. Similar sort of thing here as what we have on gold, more or less, except I can see this surpassing the recent highs pretty soon, as we've already had a sort of double top around the top there. Again, this is very, very small market, $24 really. I mean, I don't even think you need leverage to trade this market, but a very, very long-term market indeed. So my guess is that we'll at least come back up towards the 30 over the course of the next 6 months. Same with gold. To be honest, gold is also on a bit of a rise. I see this one. I said that we were going to do a quick overview of that. Let me just check the trades quick and see where they're at. Okay, so first trade there, take profit is there at the next exit. So yeah, we can't do anything wrong here. It's either this one's going to go through and trigger the sell and close the other one, or it's going to go up here and trigger the buy and close this one. And then over here, what are we in? Third trade long. So let's have a look into gold a bit more. So, I mean, first of all, the one that we was trading, so this is from a while ago, and we were actually looking to bounce back from this zone and continue our path down. However, it didn't happen. We ended up getting sort of a whole head and shoulders formation, and we saw it come up here, up towards the top, and then I'm pretty sure we had, or it must have been around here, we actually took a sell, and we rode it more or less half the way down towards the 1700 again. However, we've had quite a speedy recovery there from gold, and making sense of the chart, not so easy. One moment, one moment. Sorry about that, guys. Back again, back again. So, making sense of the chart here on gold. I don't have anything prepared for this at the moment, so freestyling our analysis right now. But it's going to be purely chart based. So I think what we can do is we can probably get rid of this now. So we already knew there was a downtrend, broke it. First shoulder was here, then there was a head and shoulders formation. As it popped up, we took the profit there. What we can look for, so there was a double bottom signal that we had, and we didn't take notice, and then the market pushed up. We can see here there is a bit of a support resistance zone, first of all. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. No, that's not what I want either. So we got the sort of double top area here. As we come down through the charts, what we want to do is we want to put these lines in where we think there's any support resistance, and then what we want to do after that, we want to go through the chart and we want to see if it actually lines up with everything else. So, I mean, here we've got 1, 2 there at the top. If you come down here, we've kind of got some stop outs just there on the close of those candles. Same here as well. And then as we come down, we can see that there was a kind of stop out just below. I mean, really, these ones were stopping out around here. And if we look further through the chart from there, there's a stop out of the candles. We can see stop outs here occurring. And also at this level, there was the very low of that one. And we see that there's sort of those connections with all of the highs and lows of the market as we're going along. So from here, we can keep those lines intact. So we're also in the middle of these two lines. So there's sort of the top outs, another support zone, another one just here. And then if we really want to, what we could do is come all the way out. Come down from the very low over here. 1100, wow. There's one tool that I want. Channels? Oh. Let me see. Don't use this one too much. There's a reason for it. I don't like it. No, I don't want this. Yeah, what we'll get a trend line. We'll just put this in. So I just want to follow that trend through the middle at the moment. And then, so we've got that marked. And we want to put that here. Basically over that middle piece, like so. And then you go back. Whoa. Chart analysis is as much art as it is actual analysis. I mean, where are those other lines? Crazy. So here was the middle channel. There we go. So here was the middle channel. If we come in once more. I think I want to change the color of those. No, that's not what we want. Get the yellow one. Properties. Yeah. Oh, it's not red though. No. Thanks for that, Klaus, triggering the trade there. So there we are on the Dow Jones coming down. Let's see our other one. We've got this one we can close. We can move this into the Vola. And then we can go back over to here. Where are we in trade number 6? Think about a slight extension there. Moving these fibs. Maybe down towards that fib. Just to increase those profits a little bit more, if possible. Nasdaq also came out in a good profit there. So from one of them, I think this bottom one here. So now what we can do is on our other chart, we can now activate that same one just there at the bottom. Creep over to the Vola box at 6 trades closed, 0.43% for the day, almost at our daily target of 0.5%. So €65.88. Where was we? Was it on daily? Yes. So it gives us a chance to concentrate a little bit more and see if we can work something out. See if we have an epiphany of some sort. Delete that one. Okay. Oh, that's not one. We don't need that trend line. Text list. It's wrong, however. It's a bit difficult to see in the background with the yellow. So now we have our sort of equal channel here through the market. We can see, oh, there could have been also probably another channel in here coming up through this high. However, if we were to rely on something like this, then we can clearly see that right now we're at the bottom of that trend channel almost, and we can see, in fact, it's pretty much lined up previously to those lows. I mean, it's pretty accurate, that fib fan. Just from this, I mean, I didn't line it up like that. That was just how the fan came out, 61.8s and 38.2s. We can see that they're quite reliable for some reason. And then at the top also, so we can see there's the high, lows building up over here also. And then we can see here, just before the breakouts, market was following that pretty much on point the whole time. So, I mean, this was, I would say, is an abnormal occurrence just here, the straight break. However, we'll have to wait and see if it continues along this path. And then we continue along this path outside of this support resistance zone here, which we keep bouncing away from. Then, in theory, we could be looking at that breakout towards the top. So it's all dependent on what the market is doing. Let's check over on the Dow Jones quick. No, so we missed that. We missed that exit anyway. However, now we're going to extend that stop loss a bit further on the top side. What did I want to do? Yeah, so depending on what happens here with gold, we can see that the market is due to be following, or maybe it continues to follow this trend, this Fibonacci support here, fan support. And if it does, it should, in the end, take us out of this support resistance zone here of those two lines at the bottom. No. I don't want this. Yeah, no, we'll leave gold for the moment anyway. I'm not making any rash decisions on the direction at the moment. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. As we're in a bit of an awkward zone right here, we can break out, but just as easily we can break all the way down. So back to the trades there. I think we're in now trade number 7 on the Dow Jones. So I'm just extend that stop loss, move it up to here. Let's see if we can hit that big number yet again. Nasdaq is also a little rangy at the moment. So we did have we've got news announcements coming out the whole time, by the way. So we've had pretty much all of these just over 3 minutes ago. These 5 here, and then in the next half an hour, we've still got some more to come also. Still didn't trigger that trade on gold, unfortunately. We would have been out. It would have been a nice trade for us to take. So I'm going to close that pending order. We don't need it anymore. While we wait for the Dow Jones So, we're still into the 2 trades at the moment. Still got 2 pendings. I'm going to delete the pending orders, guys. It's getting a little late for the pendings. Now the pendings are gone. We've got the 2 active. Worst comes to worst, we can get a hedge on these trades anyway. And we can look at a release on them tomorrow. So 7th trade already coming in on the Dow Jones. I think what I'll do is I'm hedging this one. So it's that 1.6% hedge there. And then over here, we've also got 0.4% hedge. We'll hedge those 2 trades, and then we'll continue those tomorrow. So overall today, 6 trades closed. That leaves us with nearly 0.5% profit for the day. So very, very good day, in my opinion. So good day indeed. Markets are very slow again. There's not a lot to do. I mean, I'm surprised that we've even managed to make a few trades there. However, yeah, we'll be back again, same time, same place tomorrow, as always. So I hope to see you all back again. Everyone who's currently watching through the live stream channels, please, if you'd like to try the tools out for yourself, visit the website www.TradersClub24.com and check it out first, and then sign up for the 30-day free trial with your email address, name, and number, and someone will be in contact with you shortly. Failing that, there's always WhatsApp and Skype available, so at your convenience. We will remain back tomorrow and we'll make these 2 hedge releases. Anyone that's in the same position will get these released tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Have a good evening, and yeah, good luck with the trades. So, bye.